Namaste. Every time we speak about Vedic management, most people think that we are talking about something out of the world, that it is something mystical, mythical, and so on and so forth. However, the approach to Vedic management or the Vedic management as we present it is essentially what we call as a sustainable approach to management that includes living life, leadership, management, politics, or diplomacy. Now, most people think that what we are saying is pretty much naive because management of the Vedas is thousands of years old. So how can 1,000-year-old knowledge can be of use to us? On the contrary, many people believe that the modern management, something like what you study in your MBA, law, political science, and economics, is by far better than the Vedic management. But here is a very interesting thing. The modern management doesn't has an approach to what we call as a holistic. It considers everything as a process. Most of the modern management is essentially a 16th century Renaissance ideas coupled with 19th century industrial revolution. So most of these ideas have been obsolete already, and yet everybody follows it meticulously. When it concerns to something like economics and politics, modern management doesn't has a clear approach. They either teach history of politics and with a perspective which they have been brought up with, or they teach something like an economics, which is not even a holistical approach. The Vedic management, on the contrary, has had a significant depth and it has taught a significant aspects of the management for a long, long time. For example, if you consider the concept of life and living, the Niti Shastras speak a lot about them. The Rajaniti or the Vedic approach to politics has much credible approach to solving political problem. And when people with power or people in politics get corrupted, the Vedic management approach also give you what is called as the Kutaniti to handle people in power. The Vedic management significant in depth and it is still relevant because it has something which the modern management doesn't have, and that is greater understanding of the mind and the consciousness. Look at yourself, try to understand your life, recollect your problems. All the problems that you're going through is as a result of your mind. What has the modern approach to mind taught you? The modern science doesn't even consider or it doesn't even know the difference between the brain and the mind. So forget the consciousness completely. Modern management, it always speaks about sustainability. The Vedic approach to management is based on the precepts of dharma. Dharma is not religion. Dharma is a Vedic Sanskrit word which comes from the root word Driya, which means to sustain. Everything about the Vedic management is about sustainability. The key word that every politician, every economist, a billionaire, or even a media person today so loves about, and yet they have no way to know how to find a sustainable approach. And that sustainable approach, fortunately, is only available in these Vedic management subjects like Niti, Rajaniti, and Kutaniti, which we have been presenting for a long time. A lot of people haven't been really taking up the courses for various reasons, but primarily because of the mindset they have about the word Vedic, that it is old, that it is obsolete. However, to make this entire subject of Vedic management more understandable, we have recently started giving away two important free ebooks. The first one is Understanding and Unleashing the Potential of Your Mind, which speaks about the Vedic understanding of mind, how the mind makes your life happen, how it makes the world run, and how the power play happens into the picture. The second book that we are giving away, Strategic Wisdom of Kutaniti. So Kutaniti is the most advanced management approach ever. And the modern management has nothing even close to. Give Vedic management a chance, and if you want to know about it, make sure you download these two books. However, it so happens that the reading is fast getting out of fashion. So to make sure you understand these managerial concepts, we are now giving away a free course called Mind and Power. Anything you do with your life, be it with your personal life, your relationships, your profession, your career, all these has something or the other to do with your mind and power. So relationships are about having some sort of a power, soft power or hard power, over the people you are having the relationships with. If it is about being into the positions of power, be it your corporate life or career in politics, it is still about power. So like it or not, power is the basic need and necessity. Even money is power. even your assets are power. You want power in some form or the other. And the only way to understand this power, because if you don't understand something, you cannot get it, is only by the way of your mind. And that is what we are going to teach in this course. Now, this course is a very self-paced, so you can sign up at any time. You can start learning anytime. The course will be available from 1st of September 2023, but you can start registering right now. The link is given in the description. Also, as a part of the course, you will be getting a 1 hour yogic counseling. So, yogic counseling is a non-medical counseling which will help you to understand your mind better from the perspective of your life, from the standpoint of where you are, and to identify the problems and to make sure that you use the intellect or your mind to solve these problems. There's a great important precept of the Vedas. We believe that we are responsible for what we do. That is karma. And the best way to live a karma is through dharma. And both the karma and dharma are within our reach. And if you have to do it better, we need to understand the mind. You have the mind by your side, you understand the karma, you understand the dharma, you can get power and you can do a lot of good in the world through this power. So make sure you register for this course. Pranam and Namaste.